Okay, the water heater's in the garage. The house faces west. This is this garage south interior wall. The thermostat's at the water heater. It's a tankless water heater. Okay, we're going to inspect the outside, part of the exterior video, so we're just going to concentrate on the interior right now. So what do we got here? Let's just start from the top going down. This is our exhaust. I can put my hand on this. It's not going to burn me because this is a high efficiency system. It delivers water at 120. It does not hold water at 120. When it's on, because it's a high efficiency system, when it's on like this, what it does is it extracts all the heat that you generate with the gas piping here. This is the sediment trap. It comes around here. It extracts all the heat. You can't, I mean, there's a little bit of heat. It's still exhausting carbon monoxide. It's still other noxious fumes, but its job is, I mean, you know, you want all the gas that you paid for, high efficiency, okay? Well, what happens when you do that? Well, a byproduct of high efficiency tankless water heaters, on-demand water heaters, a byproduct of that is called condensate. Condensate. Right here. This is the condensate drain piping. If you look at the instructions, oh, we don't have any instructions. Where did our instructions go? We don't need any stinking instructions. Just bolt it up. We're going to town. Okay, we're going to town. It's not very level here. Not very level here. Instead of going to town, what happens is we're not installing what you should have. Right here is you should have a condensate drain line. If you read the instructions, I'm going to bake some instructions into the inspection report for you. The manufacturer thinks that this should have a condensate drain line. What happens without the condensate drain line? The condensate comes back in through the system and it corrodes your heat exchanger, and it turns this from an 11, 15-year water heater. Okay, it turns it from a 15-year water heater. What does it turn it into? A 5-year water heater, a 7-year water heater. These water heaters are not cheap. These water heaters are not cheap. You want your drain pipe. Now here's an interesting thing about the drain. When it comes down and it makes its loop, like you read in the instructions, it requests an air gap. Well, if it requests an air gap, okay, well, how are you going to do that? You're not going to do that without a safety pan. You're not going to do that without a safety pan. So we're coming over here. This is our pressure relief valve. Right there, okay. That's our pressure relief valve. Oh, we're missing our cap. Put a cap right on there. There we go, that's okay. Our pressure relief valve is supposed to have an air gap in the same room as the water heater. Well, how are you going to have an air gap in the same room as the water heater? Well, you do that with a safety pan, like I mentioned before. Well, the manufacturer says you don't need a safety pan. You don't need a safety pan if you can meet those requirements, however you meet them, but the simplest, cheapest, most effective, economic way to do that would be with a safety pan. With the safety pan. So we're coming in here, I've been talking about this gas and stuff. Yeah, we have. You see this red tape right here? That means this has not been adjusted, okay? If you read the manufacturer's installation instructions, the ones that aren't here, if you read the manufacturer's installation instructions, it says you should put a manometer on here and adjust it. Now the gas that's coming into the house is pretty low pressure. This thing is set up like spark plugs. If you buy spark plugs off of a shelf, you know, your dad will tell you, okay, the old man in the room will tell you, you're supposed to gap those spark plugs yourself. So yes, you can bolt it up. You can drop a spark plug in your lawnmower and it'll run. You can bolt this thing up, it'll run. You'll be just as happy as if you know. But the manufacturer thinks, okay, it's their idea that the gas should have been adjusted. Just saying. Now I'm going to go into the future now, because we've already talked about the pan. We've already talked about adjusting the gas. We've already talked about the condensate, and okay, we've already talked about all that stuff. Now let's talk about homeowners' responsibilities, because this is a Porsche, okay? This is a Lamborghini. Take your pick, make it a little sports car out of it, you know, but it's not a little Ford Taurus or something like that. So once a year, okay, what we do is we adjust these valves, and you can learn, YouTube would show you how to do it. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get wet, you know, or you can have a plumber come out here once a year. But once a year, this screen right here, it's critical, okay? It's critical. It's imperative that the screen get cleaned once a year if you want to have the kind of service that this thing was designed to deliver.